The last page on 190 is really just practicing what we've been working on with parallel and perpendicular lines. So in number 18, we are supposed to determine if they are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. Now, in part A, they're trying to trick you because this is clearly a reciprocal, 5 over 1 and 1/5, but it's not opposite. They're not the same, and they're not opposite reciprocals. So this one would be neither. Now, in part B, -6 can be written as -6 over 1, and the opposite would be 1/6. So these are perpendicular. In part C, they are the same, so then we know that these are parallel. In number 19, we're given 3 different slopes. You can see M1, M2, and M3. It's kind of like L1, L2, L3, or Y1, Y2, Y3. These are all slopes, but the number below tells us that they're talking about different lines. Now, we're supposed to determine the slope of a line that is parallel to a line with each of these given slopes. So the first one would, if it's the parallel, they have to be the same. So that would be -1/2. Parallel to this one would be 3, and parallel to that one would be 0. Now it's important to note that this is a horizontal line. For part B, it has to be perpendicular. So we need the opposite reciprocal. So that would be 2. Could be written as 2 over 1. But we write it more simply. This would be -1/3. And then here's the tricky one. Horizontal line, perpendicular to that would be a vertical line, which would be undefined. For number 20, determine the slope of a line that is parallel to this line. Well, if it's parallel, it has to have the same slope. So same slope would be -1/2. We're just taking that coefficient of the x.